So in this video, I'm going to show you if I only had $10,000 to my name, how I would turn it into $25,000 a month. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do to achieve that. Okay, so if you got $10,000, okay, this is your video. Okay, so let's just say that obviously you want to learn how to wholesale real estate, right? Because that's what I do. So I'm going to show you, okay, how I'm going to do it without cold calling. So if you're tired of cold calling, what if I can show you a strategy that instead of cold calling these homeowners, okay, what if you can get them to call you instead? So if you're tired of cold calling, you don't want to do outbound call, you rather play what I call the fishing game, which means I'm going to show you how to cast your net and just wait for the seller to call you instead. Okay, and then I'm going to basically, this is because you have $10,000. I'm going to show you how to leverage that $10,000 to make $25,000 a month wholesaling real estate without making a single cold call. This is exactly what I would do if I had to start all over again, knowing what I know today, and I got $10,000 in my bank account. Now, what I'm about to share with you is something that is very realistic. It's something that you can implement and actually do today, okay? So, first off, let's break down. For those that don't know what wholesaling real estate is, I'm going to break it down very quick, and then I'm going to go into the strategy on exactly how to do it. Can you guys hear me? Hello, 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 hello. I just want to make sure that the audio is good. Okay. Can you hear me? Comment in, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. Okay, so just in case you don't know what wholesaling is, okay? I'm going to explain it really, really fast. So all wholesaling is that we're going to find a motivated seller with a distressed property. We're going to negotiate a deal with them, okay? And then we're going to lock this property under contract for 30 to 60 days. After that, all we're going to do is we're going to find a local investor who wants to buy, fix, and flip the property, and we're going to sell the contract over to them for $25,000 more. There's no buying, there's no fixing from us. Once the seller signed the purchase sale contract, it gives us equitable interest, which means it allows us to now sell this piece of paper, this contract that I'm holding in my hand, this piece of paper over to anybody we want for a $25,000 profit. Now, or it could be more. One of my wholesale deal, right? I made over six figures. My biggest wholesale deal is $212,000. Also, too, is I want, since this is the weekend, I also want you to remind you. Now, this is for those of you who have a JOB, okay? Don't get all caught up on working so hard, building someone else's empire, that you forgot about your own. Use the weekend, man, to set yourself up, to work on your wholesaling business. Get that system set up, okay? Get that CRM set up, okay? Make those calls. Send out those letters, okay? Put up that bandit sign. Send out that text message. Make those offers. Every offer that you don't make is a no, okay? Every call that you don't answer, man, is a missed opportunity. Every shot that you don't take is a miss. And all you need, my friend, is one yes a month to make you $25,000 a month. Wholesaling real estate is your ticket to your financial freedom. It's the ticket to get you out of the JOB. It's the ticket to get you out of your rat race. I don't know about you, but I'd rather sacrifice 1 to 2 years of my life not having a weekend to use the weekend to build my wholesaling business. So 1 to 2 years from now, I can quit the JOB. Like I said, what I'm sharing with you is something that is very realistic, something that you can implement and do to escape the JOB, to start making $25,000 a month and live life on my own term. Or if you choose not to, then you can spend the rest of your life working 40 to 60 hours a week and grinding away, slaving away until you're 65. The info's there. The choice is yours, my friend. Okay? So let me tell you what I would do if I have $10,000. Okay? Never ever cold call a single seller. What I would do is I would do direct mail. That's exactly what I would do. Every single day, man, every single week, I would send out letters to motivated sellers. I would go to the software, and I would sign up to the software. It's called kingdata.ai. It literally only costs $149 a month. That's it. That's the investment. I would go on here, dude, and I would pull a list of absentee owner. I would pull a list of tax delinquents. I pull a list of all the people who owns their property free and clear in my city. And I would just send them letters. Every single week, I would send out a couple hundred of these letters. Every single week. And on the weekend, what I would do is I would focus on driving around my city. And I would try to find as many, dude. I was trying to find as many rundown houses as I possibly can. I'm shooting for 50 to 100 every single weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday, I would try to find between 50 to 100 of these rundown houses. Then what I'm going to do is I'll take down the property address. Midnight. Welcome to the live. Hey, Midnight, could you, is the audio working on YouTube? I'm not exactly sure. Can someone comment in and say, and let me know the audio is good or is it bad or what do I need to do to adjust? All right, I just want to make sure because the information I'm about to share with you is extremely valuable. And it's only valuable if you execute on it. It's only valuable to those of you who need to hear this and who's going to take action on it. And probably to majority of you, everything is well without a perfect. And everything and everything, right? It's not for everybody, but for some of you, this is worthless. It's worthless because you're not going to take action on it. Peaking a bit, but good. Peaking, huh? Maybe I'll go up like this. Is this better? Is that better? Okay. This is what I would do. I pull the list. Every weekend, I'll find 50 to 100 rundown houses. Then I'll take down the property address. Okay. I actually, you know what I'm also going to do? I'm also going to bring a notepad with me. Okay. I'm going to bring a notepad with me. And in the notepad, I simply just going to be write like, hey, my name's Khang. I'm interested in buying your property at 123 Apple Street here. All cash, any condition, any situation. No real estate commission, no closing costs, quick closing. Bam. And then I'll put them on the door. I'll put it on the windows. I'll put it wherever that the homeowner can see it. Now, a lot of you don't understand. Some of these houses are vacant, abandoned, right? So, or the owner could live out of state. So what's going to happen is they probably have their families, they probably have their friends, they could have their neighbor look over the property for them. So when the neighbor came over or their family come over to mow the yard, saw your note, called the owner up and said, hey, there's a dude named Khang here. Here's his notes. He wants to buy your house. And you think that wouldn't happen. But it happens every day, my friend. It comes down to is how consistent are you and how many of these notes that you put out every day or every week. So I'm just sharing with you what I would do if I got $10,000 in my bank right now that I can turn into $25,000 a month. Well, I would say give me about a year because I would say that's very realistic. Within 1 year, I would turn that $10,000, my friend, into $25,000 a month. And then I would take all the address of those properties. I would go home. I'll punch into King Data. I'll punch into the software. I will find out the mailing address of that homeowner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a letter. Once again, if I got $10,000, I wouldn't be pounding the phone. I wouldn't. I mean, would I do it just because I want to get practice and I want to get better at talking and negotiating with the seller? Sure. But I'm just saying, if I'm already good, I wouldn't waste my time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the fishing game. Okay? It's not about, sometimes it's about having the right marketing strategy. You don't need to call and talk to hundreds of people a day. What is going to happen here, my friend? Here's what's going to happen. Okay? Here's the target. The target is every week I will send out 5 letters. 500 letters, right? That's plus my D for D, which is drive for dollars. I need to get at least 500 letters out to the stressed homeowner every single week. And all I'm going to do, my friend, is I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to wait for them to call me. Now, you're not going to get a lot of calls versus when you're doing the cold calling. You're not going to get a lot of calls, but what happened is all you need, let's say you get 20 to 30 calls a month. But you need to understand these calls are not cold call. These are going to be warm, hot, motivated seller leads. These are sellers that's going to call you from your letter. They are probably in a position where they need to sell. So there's going to be some warm to hot leads. Let's just say out of this 20 to 30 calls that you got, all you need, my friend, is one yes. That's all you need. One yes, that is $25,000. That's all you need. It's just one yes. And now you don't have to sit there 8 hours a day pounding the phone. You send out your marketing and you go on your day, do your thing, man. Some of you got the full-time job. Do it. Go do your J-O to B. Cast your net and just wait for your phone to ring. So you got to get your voicemail all set up, get everything good to go, send these letters. That's exactly what I would do. I literally share with you the blueprint, what I do. Okay? Now, obviously, in here, there's much more details that goes on when you start to do the business. But I'm just giving you like everything in a nutshell, like the basic. That's what I would do. Now, I already told you what I would do. Now, I'm going to go on I'm going to share with you where the software is, how to pull the list, so you'll be able to walk away, have a list that you can actually target. You guys ready for that? Now, listen. I haven't, I think we're probably three to 4 days away from my 4-day boot camp. This is my first time ever doing it. So if you want to learn more about the strategy on how to actually do it, okay, then I'm doing a 4-day boot camp. This is for you. The link is in my description. Now that's option number 1. The 4-day boot camp is 1 hour a day. Spend 4 days together, live, not pre-recorded, live. Where day 1, I'm going to actually show you exactly how everything is done. 1 hour a day, we're going to go. Basically, this is a deep dive. It's going to be me and another real estate badass. Her name is Jenna. Some of you probably already seen her on my YouTube. We're going to share with you a 1 to 2 strategy. That's it. And I tell my student this. You don't need 10 strategy. You just need 1 to 2 good strategy. And then you need to be persistent. It's not about trying it for 30 days, not about 60 days, but you need to hit it at least 90 days. So whatever marketing strategy, you need to be at least 90 days in it, persistent. If it's putting up banner sign, then there you go, 90 days. Don't just try it out for 30 days and say, oh man, this doesn't work. Well, nothing worked, my friend, in 30 days, right? So give it at least a 90 days until you'll be like, you know what, that marketing strategy doesn't work in my market. I got to switch. But at least 90 days, you should see results. If you don't, then obviously it doesn't work in your market, then you need to shift. Okay? So if you're interested in joining me in the boot camp, the link is right below. Okay? Now, before everything, I'm going to share with you this. You either pay, so the boot camp is $27, 4 days, 1 hour a day with me, or you can join my school community. So anyone who's in my school community, you're going to get the link, a different link to the 4-day boot camp completely for free. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, who's not aware of my school community that I just recently launched, literally like a month ago, we already have over 200 members. So in the school community, I'm going to give you the contract that I charge $395 for. Okay, you're going to get my script that I charge $497 for, or $495. I can't remember. The courses that I charge $997 for. You're going to get all of that, my friend. Okay, for less than what you pay for lunch. And then you get to attend my 4-day boot camp also for free. So the choice is up to you. Okay, so all you need to do is go to school.com WTM Club. YouTube family, the link is also in my description. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you where do I go and pull the list. Also, too, is that every single week I'll pump out a new course showing you new different strategies to generate leads, right, and to keep you on top of your wholesaling business and in front of your competition. The choice is yours. Okay. Now I do want to let you guys know. Last month when I said, hey, you know what? You better get in when we're at $27. Now to get into the school, we're at $37 a month. Okay. There's already people in there that are locking up deals under contract. And then once we hit 300 members, it's going to go to $47 a month. So if I were you, dude, lock in as soon as you can, and this price will stay for life. So whatever price you lock in, doesn't matter how much the price goes up, you're locked in at that price for life. So here we go, YouTube family. So let me share my screen really quick here. TikTok, you can go to that link, or the link is in my bio. Okay, so here we go. So here's the software, right? Kingdata.ai. So comment in your city, your state. I'm going to show you the list that I pulled. I'm going to show you how to set up your mailing, direct mail, right in front of you. Less than 5 minutes. Put in your city and your states. Midnight is in my school community. Midnight, how do you like it? Be honest. I mean, for what you pay for it, my friend, the script alone, my friend, you could already, it would have been way more. So Ivan, Greensburg, North Carolina. Let's go ahead and do it. So once you lock in the software here, I'll put the name right here. Okay, it's kingdata.ai. If I were you, to sign up for the basic plan, which is $149. Go to property leads. When you sign up, your dashboard's going to look like mine. Go to property leads, and then all we're going to do is let's go to Midnight said you should be charging more for the school community. We will. The price is just going to continue climbing up as we're stacking the value. Could you imagine there are some of you that got into school at $19 a month, and the value just keep on stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking, and you're paying the same price. The value are stacking. Because we recently just launched a monthly Q&A or a cold call role play exclusively only for the school club members. So Alyssa, who is, dude, she's a badass dude. She just hosts our first cold call role play in the school community, and people love it. So here we go. We're gonna go. So once you get here, you put in your city, your states, or your county, your zip code, or your entire states if you wanted to. Typically, I just want to start out with the city and the states, right? So we're gonna go to Greensburg, North Carolina. G-R-E-N. If I know how to spell it, hold on a second. Grooenso. Okay, Soboro, North Carolina. Boom, right there. So once you sign that up, okay, hit on filter. Who am I talking to here? Hold on a second. Ivan. Okay, Ivan. Ivan, if I were you, I would make this exact move, dude. So, Ivan, I need you to understand, and every one of you who's watching this, results come from the action that you take, not from watching a YouTube video, not from reading a book, not from listening to another podcast, but it's from taking action. Implement on the things that you have learned. That's how you get results. That's how you make money. That's how you close your first or your next real estate wholesale deal. Okay? By the way, this is my book. So, Ivan, the next thing you're going to do is we're going to target, let's just say we're going to target foreclosure activity. Look at that. Foreclosure activities. We haven't talked about this. If you want to know what this is, you just hover over the question mark. These are property that may go through foreclosure process, but may not have entered the complete foreclosure process yet. So why would I like this? I like this because these people are probably on the borderline. They're borderline or about to lose their houses. They're probably on the borderline, struggling, tired, trying to make their payment, their mortgage payment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, and we're going to get rid of others. We're going to get rid of apartment, Ivan. Get rid of condos. Get rid of townhouse, Ivan. We just want to focus on, multifamily. That's what I should, okay. So it should have been multifamily. So we're going to go back here. We're going to click on filter, probably back here. Okay, I'm going to go do it again. because we want to keep single family and multifamily. North Carolina, boom. Okay. Okay, I need to get rid. Okay, hold on a second. Reset filter. Hold on a second, Ivan. Just going to refresh this real quick here. Okay, so we're going to start again. Greenberg, North Carolina, boom. And then go filter. We're going to get rid of other. Oh, shoot. Single family. Hold on a second here. We should be able to add in. I'm going to hit reset filter. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, we're going to start over, Ivan. My bad. So property leads, GREENSBORO. Okay, Greenbirds. Okay, hold on a second. The wife calls me. Oh, Angie calls me. Okay, hold on a second. I got to end TikTok live. Hold on a second. Hey, Angie. Okay, okay. Let me send it to you. Apologize. Our link on one of our sites is down, so I got to get Angie to take care of it really quick here. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, we go here and then go to filter again, Ivan. Once again, I'm not going to mess it up this time. We get rid of others, get rid of apartment, get rid of townhouse. We're going to get rid of condos. So we just want single and multifamily, Ivan. And then we're going to click on foreclosure activities. There's 64 people. Okay, hold on a second. She needs another code. Trying to multitask. Okay. So we're going to 64. So all you do, Ivan, is literally this simple. If the list is this small, Ivan, all we're going to do is we're going to click on foreclosure activities. And now what you're going to do, Ivan, is you got here. And let me share with you one more thing. You see this highlighted in blue? And it said exceptional deal. And this is a wholesale deal, Ivan. So right now in your city, in your states, bro, there's a wholesale deal that's currently listed right now from another wholesaler. If you click on contact seller, Ivan, this is another way for you to start making money now. You can literally, by having access to the software, you have access to other wholesaler deal that you can click on contact and reach out to them and say, hey, I think I got a buyer that would be interested in this. I love to send your deal out to my buyer. Are you interested in doing a joint venture, a JV? If they were to make $20,000 on that deal, Ivan, all it costs you is $149 to invest in this software. You get access to it. You find him a buyer. It's a 50-50 split. If they make 20K on it, you make 10K. It's that simple. Okay? So now let's just move on here. So you got 64 people, Ivan, that's on your list of about to get into pre-foreclosure, which means they're probably on the verge of missing mortgage payment, man. Financially struggle, if I were you. So if you click on this, Ivan, so here, once again, we're not talking about cold calling now. We're talking about that you got $10,000 a month. How do you turn into $25,000 a month? And here's what I would do. So here's all their phone number. You want to call, you want to text them, that's fine. But I have talked about cold calling so many already. This is the video that it's not about cold calling. I'll probably buy this deal and flip it. So Ivan, are you new into the game? Because I also want to touch base on the whole fix and flip, bro. So here it is. You can call, text them. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's pick a new one. This one right here. Okay. 5-bedroom, 2-bath. So now here's what you're gonna do, Ivan. You see this you see this property address right here? This is the property address that we want to make offer on and put on the contract, right? But the key is, here's the tricky part. You got to go down here and find their mailing address, bro. This is their mailing address. This is where you want to send the letter to. You don't want to send it to here because they don't live here. So I'm going to get my direct mail set up just by go my leads, and then bam. You can literally download, export the entire list, right? And upload it into your dialer if you wanted to. You can save it directly to your CRM right here on kingdata.ai. Or, like I said, we're talking about mailers. So I will go in here, Here's what I would do actually. So you want to go here. You want to go back. You want to select all 64, right? And then you want to go My Leads and literally set up your mailing campaign right here. Under 5 minutes, Ivan, you can get your direct mail set up right here. It literally walks you through step by step. You can either choose letters or you can choose postcard. Postcard is 50 cents a pop. Letters is $1 a pop. But we get better results with letters versus postcard. You can choose to send out 1 piece a month, 2 pieces a month, bi-weekly, monthly. It's totally up to you. But this software will literally walk you through the entire process. And Ivan, that's exactly what I would do if I were you. Okay? So if I were you, Ivan, that's the list that I would target. And if I were you, Ivan, I would literally get on the phone log in, sign up for the software, pull the list, and start sending your letter out today, like right now. Okay? So whoever else is watching this, comment in your city and your states. I'll pull your list for you, and I'll let you know how many pre-foreclosure activity in your city that is waiting. Those are opportunities that are waiting for you. A lot of you don't know what to do, and if you do, you're too scared to make a move. Because you're afraid that you will make a wrong move, and you end up not making a move at all, which is the worst move of all. Midnight said, I've been connecting with a lot of members off the platform. We have been helping each other, getting better, role-playing, and finding great deals. Yesterday, role-play was amazing. Midnight, actually, dude, bro. And this is the reason why I created the whole school community. Everybody said, hey, Khang, you have something that's more affordable because your academy is a little bit out of my price range. So most people ask me, so Khang, where's the best place to start if I'm brand new into wholesaling? The best place to start is my school community because that's where you get the contract, you get the script, and you get the courses without breaking your bank account, just to get into the game and get your feet wet. But where you really want to end up is you want to end up in my academy. That's where you want to end up. This is where you start. You need to understand that. This is where you start. This is where you want to end up. Some of my top students come from my academy. This is where you get the hands-on mentorship, the guidance. We get 3 to 4 live training a week. So imagine if I go live like this, right? You get 3 to 4 live training every single week in my academy to go over everything about your wholesaling business, obviously. So let me see here. So, okay, Ivan said, just need to get more deals to find myself rather than rely on wholesaler. Okay, hold on a second. No, I've done over 250 flips. Damn, bro. I'll probably buy this deal and flip it. Just need to get more deals instead of relying on wholesaler. So when I first started, Ivan, I started out with fix and flip. And I did it for 4.5 years, Ivan. I don't know about you, man, but for me, it was a nightmare. Hated the whole fix and flip game. It's hard to scale. You need a lot of capital, right? It's a lot of risk, especially if you're new into the game. So I don't know. But for me, Ivan, I keep my life very simple. I don't know how many hours you work, a day, a week. But for me, 1 hour on my wholesaling business, and this is how much we do a month. So now I'm not sharing this with you, Ivan. It's that I'm thinking, dude, I don't know. Okay? 1 hour a week. I'm sorry, not 1 hour a week. This is my bad. 1 hour a day. I'm sorry. And my wholesaling business, we're doing 6-figure a month. You see, my thing is I keep it very simple, man. I don't like the whole fix and flip game. Most new real estate investors who started out, one, you don't have enough capital. You probably don't have enough capital. And if you go and people say, well, Khang, you can use OPM, which is other people's money. You still got to pay them back. And when you're new into the game, you need to learn a lot of stuff, right? You need to learn about the construction, the process, the timeline. You need to go and find other people's money, connections. You also need to deal with the city, getting the permit. Then you typically do my rehab. I shouldn't say but most people in the rehab business take 3 to 6 months for them to get paid. because now once you fix it up, you got to go list it with an agent. So imagine if you want to do 2 flips a month, right? Because you want to scale it to that 100,000 a month. Imagine if you have to do 2 flips a month. I don't know about your market, but in my market, if you want to do 2 flips a month, my friend, 2 flips a month, my friend, you're going to come out of pocket with about $800,000. That's how much money that you're going to tie up into this 2 fix and flip. So I don't know about you, but I don't know how many of you have $800,000. And like I said, you'll be like, well, Khang, it doesn't have to be your money. That's fine. Other people's money. I do that. But once again, you still got to pay them back. And if the market take a shift, guess what happened? Let's just say that all of a sudden 4 months or 6 months later, the market changes. Interest rate all of a sudden went even higher. Bro, I'm just saying there's just a lot more risk. And to scale the fix and flip is way harder. It's way harder than you think, my friend. Contractor, dude, is like a diamond. It's like finding a nail in a haystack, bro. Contractor, extremely hard. It's really hard to find a really good one that you can trust. Okay? Most of them, dude, trying to screw you over. So let me share this with you. We just got this prop in the contract. Okay? And I'm going to show you a picture. And we're going to do a novation on it. This right here, we just got this prop in the contract. And we're going to do a novation on it. For those of you who don't know what novation is, I don't talk about it much, but this is something I teach my student inside of my academy, where seller doesn't have enough room to take your lowball cash offer for you to wholesale it. So what we're going to lock it up, and then we're going to market this deal on the MLS, just like a realtor without a real estate license. We're going to market on the MLS to find our retail buyer. So my goal is to make $20,000 off of this deal. Now let me share with you a quick story about this deal. So this deal here is someone who bought it, trying to fix and flip it, and guess what happened? The contractor that she hired screwed her over. They didn't get any permit when they were doing all the rehab. They did the remodel. So somehow the city found out, and now her property that she's trying to rehab has a red tag on it. When the city put a red tag on your rehab, it means, dude, you cannot move on with construction. You're done. You got to go down to the city. You got to go through the whole permit, but now they're going to give you a very hard time. So for her, they ask her she has to re-gut everything again because they need to see the plumbing. They need to see the electrical, the wire. And I know this because I was almost there. I was at the point where I almost got red tag on one of my fix and flip. Dude, it was the scariest thing, man. Because she put $100,000 into it already. Take it now, she basically, if she has to gut everything all over again, she just lost 100G. And most of you who are new into the game, the fix and flip is not the game you want to play. To be honest with you, dude, even if I'm experienced, even now, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't. I keep my life very simple. I just wholesale, make $100,000 a month, and then I'm just going to start buying real estate. It's going to start buying rental property. So currently, right now, I don't talk about it, but I got 14 rentals, and most of my rental, I owe very little. My whole thing is the wife, she wants to pay them off. Instead of owning a bunch and leveraging them, she'd rather have them pay off. That's just how she is. I would have been the other way around, where I would like to leverage it and just accumulate more. But the wife, whatever makes her happy. So my life, I keep it very simple. I just work on my wholesaling business, take all the cash, buy real estate, and then just start paying them off, paying off. Because you need to understand, when you start owning rental property, when you make the most cash flow, they talk about passive income, is when the rentals actually pay off. That's when you make the most cash flow. Rental is a long-term game. You need to understand that. It's a 10 to 20-year game plan. That's why I love wholesaling. Wholesaling is something that's simple, it's quick. You get in, you get out with very, very little risk. You get in, get out, very little risk. The worst that ever happened to me on a wholesale deal that went really bad is I lost $1,000 on my earnest money deposit. I lost $1,000. Okay, EMD. That was the worst. The worst. You know what the worst is on one of my fix and flip? I almost went bankrupt. Almost lost everything. That's how scary fix and flip is. It's not like HGTV that you see. They made it entertaining so they can make their money off the TV show, not the house flip. For them, they can lose 100,000 on the flip, but they just made $1 million from the TV show because that's where the income is. They don't care about this. Their goal is how can we make people to watch? That's it. That's the key. That's their motive. Okay? If you know what you're doing, if you've been in the real estate game long enough, you watch the show, you crunch the number, you know those cats ain't making money on it, man. They ain't making money on it. The money's on the TV show. Okay? Just an FYI. Okay? So, okay. That's all we got. So once again, if you're looking to get into the game, also too, Ivan, I would, I know that you don't want to depend on other wholesalers to bring you deals, which is good. You want to be able to learn how to find your own deals and learn how to negotiate, right? So 99% of my deals, Ivan, come from off market. It's been the last couple of years, dude, I haven't got anything that's on market. Most of them are off market deal, direct to seller. That's my expertise. Because this is not 2008. This is not 2009 or 2010. When you can find a bunch of deals on the MLS. It was so easy. You know, this is the time where you really need to like hone in and deal direct with seller. Okay? Now, midnight, for those of you who's in my school community, today I'm going to release a new course showing you actually how to find deals on the MLS, which I've never talked about before, and I will show you I'll give you my playbook on how to work and deal with realtors. That course I will be dropping today inside of my school community, and all of you will get access to it at no cost. So just watch out for that, okay? So Ivan, if I were you, if you're still watching this, dude, what if you get into my school community, bro, and just said, hey, I'm looking to buy. I'm not looking to wholesale. I'm looking to buy. And you have 200 wholesaler. You have 200 wholesaler that are actively finding deals for you. I don't know about you, Ivan, but that's if I were a house flipper, that's what I would do. I would just I would just join some community and be like, hey, I'm a buyer. And I tell you, man, wholesaler, we love you. We love you, man. Right? We love buyers, obviously, right? Real legit buyers. So I would love to invite you into the school community, Ivan, and then I'll be able to put you in a room with other real estate investors across the country that you can network, that you can do deals with as well. Okay? So one last thing before I go here is I want to talk about the school community. Just want to give everybody the opportunity to get in. So let me share my screen with you guys really quick. If you're like Khang, I want to get into wholesaling. I'm tired of watching all the YouTube videos. I'm tired of listening to all the podcasts. I still haven't closed my first deal. I still haven't made a move. I'm taking action, but I just don't know what to do. I need the contract, the script. Let me share with you this, okay? Here's what you get for $37 a month. It's going to blow you away, my friend. You'll be like, oh, shit, Khang, why didn't you start this sooner? Okay? So the reason I decided to do this because I want to make it affordable for everybody that's getting started into the game, that they can get started without breaking their bank account. And also, too, there's so many free community out there already, but most of those free communities, people don't do shit. That's what I believe. When people have no skin in the game, they got nothing to lose. They just don't do anything. I call them the window shopper. I don't want a bunch of window shopper. I want doers. I want action taker. I want people who are serious about their real estate, building their real estate empire, getting into wholesaling, learn how to virtually wholesale. I want people who are like, hey, I'm serious about, connecting with others. And That's what I want. Not window shoppers, but real shopper. People who are ready to shop for real relationships. So here's what you get when you become a member, okay? So just an FYI, this is probably one of the best things that I ever launched that anyone can join at a very affordable price. So school.com/WTM club, and here's what you're going to get, my friend. Once you join here, make sure that you check out the classroom and the calendar. So you're here in classroom. I'll give you all my contract, my purchase and sale contract, my assignment contract. You get access to it for free at no cost. You get my script, okay? Dude, I will show you how to go from a newbie into a stone cold closer literally within 30 days from the script. 100 hours, dude, of cold calling training videos that you can watch. I also give you the JV contract. I'll give you the course on how to custom build your own motivated seller list. Look at this course. How to hire a VA, where I hire my VA, how you train them, how you filter, qualify them, and enroll them into your dream team. Different ways, free ways and pay ways, right, to generate motivated seller. Wholesaling real estate funnel. Like, you get all these courses, my friend. Expired listing course. Where to find them, how to deal with them, how to talk, how to negotiate, because the expired listing are different types of homeowner. Okay, they're expires, right? And also behind the scene of all the recorded calls I have with sellers, how to run comps and figure out what to offer to the seller. Man, there's just so many. I get tired of going through all this. And today, I'm about to release this right here. It's working with realtors and MLS deals. I also give you the playbook. So here's, like, we click on it. Here's the playbook. I'm going to give you the playbook, my friend, on how to actually talk and deal with realtors, what you need to look for, all right, to keep yourself protected so you can back out of the deal. So all the things that you need to know, okay? So that playbook will be released today. And then obviously you get to be a part of a community that you can network and do deals with other real estate investors in here. Like, people in here, man, they're active. They want to get that money. Okay, so also just when you join, you can also sign up for my 4-day boot camp, which is coming up here in about 3 days, where we're going to go live. We're going to show you how to actually, virtually wholesale and close your first deal or your next deal step by step. Okay, and once you go here, it's the cost 27 for club member. It is completely free, so it's a different link. You can sign up there. Okay, new drop every single week. There's a new course. And then this week here, there is a giveaway. So this week here, where's the giveaway? So yeah, we just did a cold call role play with Alyssa the month of August. But there's a giveaway that I'm doing. It's 1 free month access to kingdata.ai. Okay? And I think currently right now, I think Adrian is in the lead. Adrian is in the lead. So he's at level 6. So he's in the lead. But the next month, okay, hold on a second, let me stop. So for those of you who's in the school community, next month, I will do the biggest giveaway. The biggest giveaway. So Phil, Midnight, since you guys are already here, I'll give you guys, I'll give you guys advance notice. So if you go to the school community, okay? So what happened is at the top here, you should have an affiliate linked, right? You should have Midnight. So at the top, you should have an affiliate linked, which is going to be 50-50, right? I set up the 50, the affiliate link, where you get 50% of anyone that you bring in. Now, I understand that it's not about the affiliate link and you making a few extra bucks, but here's what it's really about. So if you bring in just 2 members into the club, your monthly subscription is paid for. But that is nothing. The key is that if you truly find value out of the community, if you truly find value, like Khang, I love the school community. I got a lot of value out of it. For the amount of price that I pay for, this is peanuts, right? And you truly love it, and you truly find value out of it, and you would love to bring, your friends or your family in it, So I decided I create the affiliate where you get 50%. All you need to do is you bring in 2 members. It already pay for your subscriptions. But also too is anybody you bring in, you also get 50% for life. But that's not what the point is. The point is that whoever you bring in, dude, they're gonna be so grateful for you. They'll be like, oh my gosh, Phil, how do you not tell me about this? For this price and this is what I'm getting. So the people you bring in, it's not for the money, but now you get to introduce them and bring them to a community where you know that they are going to get a lot of value out of it. Because you believe that they'll get a lot of value out of it because you got a lot of value out of it. And I decided that's why I set up the affiliate to 50% to make sure that you also getting taken care of when you're inviting people into the community. Now check this out. For the month of September, I haven't decided yet, but I want to do a big giveaway. Whoever bring in the most affiliate, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to do a 3 month for King Data where I will pay for it. So 3 months instead of 1 month, 3 months for free. So what is it? It's 149 times 3. What is that? But I'll do more. Stay tuned. Hold on. I'll do more. So 149 times 3. So that already alone is a value of $447. Okay? So on top of this, I'll also give you a 30 minutes consultation with me that I charge $1,000 for, but in the club it'll be $500. That's another $500 value. So 30-minute consultation one-on-one with me. We can talk about whatever it is you want. You can ask me any question that you want. Okay? So this is for the month of September. Whoever brings in the most affiliate, okay, 3 months. My gosh, the King Data software, free. 30-minute consultation with me one-on-one. We can talk about anything you want. If you have any questions, I'll give you the resource, the connection, whatever on that call that you need, I'll make sure I'll get it done. Okay? At no cost. Okay? And then on top of that, I wanted to do something like this as well. I'll get you a ticket, okay, to the real estate event live that you can go to. I don't know what the cost of that is. It's probably right around $500. But I'll get you a ticket to a real estate event at no cost. I'll pay for it. That is what you're going to get for the month of September. Okay? So you're making money bringing people in, and you win this. And the people who you bring in, I can almost guarantee you they'll be extremely grateful for you. I mean, think about it. If you know something that's so good, that is so valuable, and like wouldn't you want to bring your friend? Wouldn't you want to let your friends or your family knows about it? And if they do, would they thank you or would they hate you? I don't know about you, man, but if my friend, when I first started my real estate career, hold on a second. Lon just called. Hold on. Okay, Lon, hold on a second. Okay, let me grab it for you and I'll send it to you back. All right, that's all I got for you guys, okay? So just stay tuned. As we grow together, as we grow together as a community and we grow bigger, you guys are going to start unlocking more and more and more things. Once we get to 300 members, there's another secret that you all will unlock as a monthly perk. So right now, the monthly perk is a live Q&A or role play. But once we get to 300 members, I don't know what it is yet, but you will unlock another level, which means we'll add something into the monthly, something live. It could be a live where I jump on, analyze one of your deal or take a deal that we're working on and analyze it so you understand the process. Or we can do what's called a hot seat. We'll bring maybe we'll bring a club member on, right, and then we'll do a hot seat. Or we can do a speed round of networking, like live, where we actively see each other. Right, but it's going to be virtual, right? Everybody on Zoom, private Zoom, and then we do like maybe a round table of networking. Fast. Hey, I'm a realtor in this city, in this states, right? Here's what I'm working on, and here's what I have to offer, right? Give and take. Here's what I got to give. Here's what I want to take away from this club. So we we can do something like that as well, right? But I don't know yet. But once you get to 300 members, that will be activated. Okay? Something. Anyways, I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next live. And truly, I really want this video to actually bring some value to you. And if you really enjoy this, you're like, Khang, I love your content, I love your video, then please, smash that subscribe button. And if you know someone that can actually find this valuable, please bring them to the community, bring them to the family, and let's go get this. I'm out.